question, my dear. How do I practice? You know what? I started when I was about your age. You must be probably, how old are you? 6, 5? 7? Alright, I started when I was 3. And I did this doodle all the time. You know what doodling means? Just scribbling and I'm looking at things and scribbling at that thing I'm looking at. So eventually, after 50 years, that turned into this. It's because I've been doing it all my life. You know when you're young, you know what you're interested in right away. You just know it. Are you an artist too? Yeah? You like to draw? You're an artist. Just like me. This is your future, my dear. Okay, what's your next question?
What is the scariest thing that ever happened?
The scariest thing? Gosh, that's kind of an interesting question. You know, I don't want to say anything that's going to scare you. But I would think the scariest thing that ever happened to me, this is funny. When I went to Wisconsin, you know cows, right? Are from Wisconsin. I parked my car in the dark because I was late. And then I turned on my lights. And cows had come over the fence and stuck their heads in my window. You know how big a cow's head is? It's like this big. And when I turned on my lights, I thought there were monsters in my windshield because they were looking at me like this with the big eyes and the big cow face and the tongue sticking out. I almost had a heart attack. That's the scariest thing that's ever happened to me. Waking up cows.
I have one more question.
Okay, dear.
What superpower do you want to have and why?
What superpower do I want to have? You know what? I want to have the superpower to look at people, go like this, and make them all friendly. I want to make people friendly. Because there's not enough friendly people in the world. We need to make more friendly people. Don't you think so? I feel like I'm going to win the Miss America crown. Thank you for interviewing.